They can go for the Bruno.
Bruno?
Yeah, it worked the last time. It's not broken. You should use it again.
Irithel's also possible if
Your
they do
team
want
is
that.
That's right.
Especially because if you land that Fatal Links but you don't get the burst damage, you want the ability to kite around the real-world manipulation and also stay in the fight longer.
Oh, that's true. But instead, Evil is going to go with the Karina, so that's going to be your nice tankiness. Wait, actually, no. He doesn't even need... No. He's not going to go... He's going to go full damage because you have Melon as your mage/support, Carrot on your roam/support, and... Yep, Coconut will be dishing out the damage as well as Melon too. Along with Powerful, so it's going to be the main one. And Dairy going for the Esthers. Wow, Mr. Healer himself. And it's going to be a Barat in the jungle?
Yes.
Yeah, Barat in the jungle and Paquito in the EXP lane.
Yes, that's
probably.
right.
Yep, and Evil right now finishing off with their last role to fill up. It's going to be the Marksman. What is it going to be? Is it going to be the Bruno? Yes, it is. I can see the future. But anyways, the draft is all said and done. The win condition right now, Dairy just has to stick together with his crew, with the whole of SMG. Joxxx just needs to lay down the damage and tank and get that objective. Joe just needs to open their real-world manipulation, run to disrupt the whole team. Evil, they are looking to snowball this. They have the Karina. Very early game, mid to late game is going to be on to Coconut. Melon just provide a little bit of support, a little bit of extra damage coming out, a little bit of extra magical damage, and Carrot, of course, we're all waiting for that nice one big Fatal Links. Holla, Scrubby. Game number 3.
Thank you so much, Vertigo. We're going to be Team SMG Evil Game 3 elimination match. This is everything. One of these teams is going home. Unfortunately, I would like to see more of them, but hey, the winner is going to be playing later today. It's going to be 7:30 later tonight. So maybe you stay tuned for that, but unfortunately for the loser, they would be going home and they would be going into the next season, of course, being as that they qualified in the top 6. So we're going into this one. We know the drafts. We know what's happening. Scrubby, which team do you like?
Well, this is you really, you like putting
Get
me
off
on
the
the
fence.
spot here. You
Get
like
off the
putting
fence.
me on the spot. I feel like I'm gonna go SMG here because I feel like it does seem. Oh, hold on, they
nice,
are
perfect
already
match.
going in. Yeah. Well, I think Evil choosing this matchup seems very confident. Carrot as well with the Atlas. It feels like this was in their game plan all along. But I'm hoping Dairy on the Estes is something that they can pull out to be able to hold off from that and help them get into this game well.
All right, it's definitely going to help them out. But again, okay, Melon trying to go in, gets the pull back over there on the Shadow Stampede, but that's going to be the end. But let's talk a little bit about emblems here.
Yeah, actually, Carrot opting for the tank emblem instead of the support pull yourself together. Usually, that's what you want to do, flicker in, lower the cooldown on the battle spells, but instead it's going to go for a bit more tankiness. So looking to frontline this, especially because Lightly Powerful is not going to be building tank, instead building the damage along with Coconut.
All right, now, Rum, Paquito all by himself. He's level 3 right now, dealing with the Esmeralda of JS. I mean, this is one of those situations where you're looking to just kind of deal with the Esmeralda, but Derry, taking about half life, he should be fine for now.
Yeah, and looking at the battle spells as well, you can see SMG, 3 Purifies on their side, right? Enya, Dairy as well as Joe, so they want to keep themselves really, really safe from Carrot if he tries to pull off those Fatal Links. And it's really important for Dairy because if he keeps himself alive, he can keep the rest of the team alive as well.
Definitely. And I actually thought they got the Petrify, or the Purify, excuse me, because of the fact that, there's so many people around and it's like a LAN, and then they want to cleanse themselves of potentially, any sort of COVID. No?
Well, maybe that plays a part, right?
That's how I would do it. But the Shadow Stampede pushing him back, and it looks like Rum will get to safety. They've already gotten the turtle. Evil has gotten what they wanted. Again, starting off very strong.
Yep, and they're going to use that to invade the jungle here.
Oh, but powerful. The Cold Ultra, that's going to be used. JS is going to be alive, for at least for now, but the 3-man Fatal Links throwing him back, and he says, get over here. And Derry is down, and they're continuing to fight. Joxxx will take that one as well, and Rum trying to fight, trying to get something out of this, but he's going to get to safety, but they've already got what they wanted, which is 2 kills.
Very nice from Evil, and so timely having that Fatal Links, grabbing 3 members, no less on the side of SMG. So again, a huge, win here for Evil, especially in the early game.
They're doing it again. I mean, this is a team that has a really good laning phase. The fact that they were getting to the turtle, turn that into 2 kills, I mean, just speaks volumes of how they're looking to just put pressure on the enemy team. They don't care how much of a veteran you are. They understand what they need to do. Put pressure, pressure, pressure. This is an elimination game.
And when you speak about pressure, right, the fact that JS, in the picks and bans phase, they took out the Derov. They really want JS to be able to have, well, the limelight here, right? They want him to get ahead in the lane, and that's exactly what he has been doing. Right now, he is a level above Rum as well. So once he gets the lead, he's able to rotate around and just basically help out with the team fights.
Yeah. And they're going to definitely need his help, right? I mean, Carrot is sticking around. The Lord is about 30 seconds to Crystal. Okay, the perfect match just to keep himself alive. Coconut is within the vicinity as well. But yeah, they're going to back off here. Team Evil just kind of posturing for the Lord more than, or sorry, the turtle at this stage.
Well, all the spells are up, right? The ultimates as well as the battle spells. So can they find something? Topside, I think they're looking for a fatal links onto Joe.
I think they found Joe. That's the one they wanted. Melon is looking to fight this one, but the shield and the heal from Derry is on point. But the real world manipulation, that's going to be used, and Melon continue to fight the cult altar, keeping him alive. Joe has been eliminated already. Derry is next on the list, and Evil are starting to get stronger. 4-0. They have what? 16 kills in a row going back into game 2.
How do you fight against that? Yes, you have the blessing of the Moon Goddess, but you also have the Cult Altar sustain on the side of Evil, and it's so hard for SMG to get back into it once you've burned down all your heals.
Yeah, Faramis, there's a reason why he's the #1 ban, right? The ability to sustain in those team fights is just way too much. I mean, the fact that you have to consider him there, and look at this, Team SMG in the draft phase, they actually banned out the Valentina, so your own counter is kind of not really playing to your strength, so to speak.
Right now, Joxxx also is a level down from Powerful with 3-0-1. Again, that early game kill onto the jungler. So it's not great for SMG. Now they want to press it even more.
Perfect match. They found him with the Shadow Stampede. They pull him back. The real world manipulation is going to be used. They found Joe yet again. And it seems like Evil are just bullying them.
I mean, bullying Joe, in fact, right? It's twice now that they've just dived in all the way just to get that 1 kill on him, and there's nothing that Davey can do to help him because he's like just basically pulled apart from different angles.
Yeah.
Is he gonna help Enya? Is he gonna help Joe? The moment you rotate up and Evil recognizes that, they go another direction and attack from another angle.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Joe is just being racked at this point. He's being pulled from all ends, just making it very difficult for him to get anything going. But Evil, man, they found a groove. They're making it so difficult for SMG to get anything going. Joxxx is going to try to stay alive, at least for here. But they've gotten, at least in the top lane, Cult Altar again. Derry's been eliminated already, but now, look at, they're putting pressure in the bottom lane. JS doesn't care if there's a turret or not. He's going to go in. He sees 2 low members of SMG. He's going to let them live, but Powerful says nay to that. He will take Rum. The Crystal's just slowing him down, but Powerful's already got the kill.
Not just the kill, he's gonna get the jungle buff along with that as well. So hugely now it's up almost 7k in favor of Team Evil. This is even, it feels like an even stronger showing from game 1.
7k lead. It hasn't even the 7-minute mark. Evil are hitting on all cylinders. Everything is going away. Their movement, their coordination, their ganks, they're putting pressure on everybody, and SMG are panicking. Their backs are on the wall. They need to figure out a way to stop the bleeding.
Well, all they have to do is turtle. All they can do is turtle up, right? Because Evil's just gotten another one in their back 3 now, and SMG's been just completely suffocated out of objectives, out of jungle, and out of their farm. You can see just zeros across the board.
You talk about turtling up, but they've lost all 3 turtles. SMG really just playing defensively, not defending any turtles, and they've kind of put themselves in that situation. But Evil, my gosh, like, they're all over the map, and look at how SMG, how safely they're playing. Nobody wants to even push out to the minion wave all the way in the bottom.
I feel like this might have been the idea, though. When you pick up an Estes, right, you kind of want to turtle up, you know, stick together, be able to sustain, and hopefully hold out through the team fight. So maybe they have something up their sleeve that they haven't pulled yet and they need to wait a little longer for it. But Evil, they're really ramping up on things here.
All right, you need more than an ace up your sleeve. You need at least 4 at this point, right? To figure something out. You are so far behind. At the early stage, it's all that matters because the itemization has just gone all the way of Evil. They've bought everything. They're investing in stocks at this point. They have so much money. They have everything that's going for them. But now Powerful going in. He knows that the team is there. Oh, the Fatal Link pulls him back. The Cult Altar. The real manipulation is covering what they can. Derry's been eliminated. Coconut has taken that. But Evil have gotten everything that they've wanted, and they want more. They pull back Enya as well, and they take him down.
This is an absolute massacre. Evil Carrot going in with the huge Fatal Links, just landing it. Oh my god, so perfectly. And Powerful now is just able to, get even more, strip even more away from SMG. This looks even more dire than the first game. I don't know if there's a way out of it.
I don't think there's a way out. I mean, look at the perfect match. The setup, the Fatal Links, the pullback, all into the Cult Altar. Everything was completely on point. They knew that they had all of their spells available. They made sure that they got all the kills. And look at this. Enya's like, I don't know what to do. I need to run away, but I've got nowhere to run. He goes down as well. Just completely on point. The throwback yet again. They've got the real manipulation. Joxxx is looking to go down. He does get a nice little stun there, but he's going to be killed. JS will secure that one. And now SMG are down another member. Do they have any more time?
Well, they can't do anything. Like Joxxx, he has not been able to secure anything. Level 9 up against 13. That is just absolutely brutal. And now Evil, they're gonna go ahead, rotate over to the Lord. There you go. Don't even need to mention it. They just get it in a second.
They are clockwork, right? They make a play, they get a kill. Everything was on cooldown. They go to the Lord. They take an objective. They're so smart with how they coordinate things. They understand what they need to do based around their cooldowns. Very smart play by Team Evil. And again, open qualifier team, but they don't really look like it.
I mean, in the regular season, we kept talking about how this team struggled, right? To find their place, find their comfort in their roles. And now, it feels like they've been playing this way all along. This was the strong qualifier team, the dark horse that we saw last season, making their way back here again.
I love it. I love it. The underdog story, getting themselves in. There's the community behind them. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Team SMG was the same way as a community team. But this is one of those situations where Evil are hitting on all cylinders. The Lord is crashing in. The inhibitor turn is looking to go down. And SMG have not found a way to stop this push.
I mean, definitely not. You have the inhibitor down, and now they're crashing on the bottom side as well. Rum taking some damage. Oh, the detoners welcome though.
Oh, they got, it looks like the Cult Altar is going to be used. They're looking to fight this one, but Carrot is getting low. Rum has already been eliminated. Powerful is taking him out. Joxxx is next on the list. The base is wide open. The Lord is going on. Melon is going to have to back off, and that looks to be Game 3 going the way of Team Evil.
Oh my goodness! 2-1 Evil. Look at how happy they are finally securing this and still being able to stay on in this tournament. Look at the crowd.
Just an amazing game, right? This is what we were talking about. The fact that they, what was it? They shut them out 2 games in a row, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's quite impressive on that note, right? It's completely on a different level. Evil is ready to play, and they're going to be ready to play later tonight at 7:30. That one's going to be coming up, and that one's going to be a barn burner as well. But let's talk a little bit, what your thoughts are on this one.
My tears are coming out, man. I'm trying to hold back my tears.
Are they happy tears or sad tears?
It's happy tears. I can't take it
actually
anymore.
think he's crying.
My tears are coming out.
Red. His eyes are red.
I'm trying to hold in my tears. Oh,
He's so invested in this team.
Evil just... I can't take it. Ugh.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
But they ran away with the lead. They took the lead. It was a very commanding lead. They ran all the way.
Yeah.
It was a home run.
Yeah,
it was a home run.
That's exactly what we wanted. And we saw this from Team Evil. The fact that they were able to take that momentum, take them into 2 games undefeated. I mean, that's on another level right there, right? They're going to shake hands at this point. But Scrubby, all I need to say is, ha ha.
Well,
very professional. I'm a very
So